Hi guys, today we're going to make a delicious corn amuse. It's a corn tartelette with a toasted corn and lime salad, a polenta foam and some seasoned popcorn. So, let's begin.
First we're going to make the lime gel. Start by cutting 5 limes in half.
Now juice the limes in a saucepan. In total you'll need 150 grams of lime juice.
Then also add 80 grams of water, 30 grams of ginger syrup and 80 grams of sugar.
Now also add 4 grams of agar powder, 4 grams of gellan powder and then mix it well and bring it to a boil for around 1 minute.
Once it has boiled, pour it in a bowl and let it cool down in your fridge. After that, transfer it into a blender and blend it into a smooth gel. Then transfer it into a piping bottle and keep it in your fridge for later. Now for the corn salad. First clean 2 pieces of corn. Then bring some water to a boil and season it with a generous amount of salt. Now blanch the corn for around 9 minutes. Then cool them down in ice water. Once cold, cut the corn off the stem and transfer them on a metal tray. Toast the top with a blowtorch or first toast them on the barbecue and then cut the corn off. Transfer it into a bowl and season it with the lime gel, grated Parmesan cheese and some chopped chives. Now mix it and then keep it in your fridge for later.
Now for the tartelette. First transfer 100 grams of flour on your worktop and make a well in the middle.
Fill the well with 70 grams of polenta, 60 grams of water, 20 grams of corn oil, 1 egg yolk, 3 grams of salt and 8 grams of sugar.
Now mix everything and then knead it into a nice dough.
Then let it rest in your fridge for at least 30 minutes. After that, dust your worktop with flour and roll out the dough till it's 3 mm thick. Now cut the dough with a round cutter. Transfer the rounds on a turned around tartelette mold and put another mold on top. Don't stack higher than 4 tartelettes.
Now bake them at 160 degrees Celsius till golden brown. I always say low and slow. There are multiple layers and they need to be evenly baked. So that's why I'm doing it 160. If you only have one layer, you could do it at 170, 180. But I always say low and slow, then you have an even golden brown layer. So 160, around 20-25 minutes.
Then remove them when still hot and keep them dry and covered for later.
Now for the polenta foam. For that, first grate 40 grams of Parmesan cheese.
Now pour 200 grams of vegetable broth in a saucepan and also add 40 grams of polenta, 40 grams of butter and 2 grams of salt. And while stirring, boil the polenta for 2 minutes. After that, add the grated Parmesan cheese and mix it. Now pour it on the tray and let it cool down completely.
Once the polenta is cold, transfer it into a blender and then add another 200 grams of vegetable broth and then blend it till smooth.
Once it's smooth, transfer it into a siphon and charge it with 2 charges. Now for the popcorn. First mix 6 pieces of cardamom with half a cinnamon stick, 2 cloves, 6 grams of paprika powder, 2 grams of curcuma powder, 10 grams of sugar and 5 grams of salt. Then blend it into a fine powder. Once the seasoning is done, heat up a pan and add a drizzle of oil. Then also add enough corn to cover the bottom and hustle the pan with the lid on top. Let the popcorn pop till you don't hear it pop anymore. Then transfer it on a tray and dust a thin layer of the seasoning on top. Now we can start to finish the amuse. First, fill the corn tartelette with the salad and gently pipe the top with the polenta foam. The foam is lukewarm. Then sprinkle some popcorn bits on top and finish it off with a corn shoot.
Okay guys, that's it for today. I'm super happy with the amuse. It looks really cool and I especially really like the popcorn. I didn't put a lot of popcorn on top, but you can also replace the corn that's in the bowl with just some popcorn. So then when the guests have finished eating the amuse, they can also nibble a little bit on the popcorn, which is really nice. I'm always a little bit afraid when serving something that's that hard as popcorn, because can you imagine if one piece of popcorn will stick to the bottom, your guest will eat the tartelette and then, well, they can actually break a tooth or anything. So that's always something to look out for. Right now, this is really solid. It's not sticky at all, so nothing will stick to it. But if it's like a meringue or something like that, really be careful with what you put in a bowl or in a container, because otherwise, like I said, if it sticks to the amuse, it's super dangerous. So be careful with that. Yeah, really happy. It looks really nice, and we're just going to dig in. That's so good. It's super fresh. The foam is so flavorful. And the toasted corn with the freshness of the gel is super nice. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, also the texture. Texture is really nice. Popcorn with a little bit of the spice. The spice that I made is really, really nice as well. So yeah, super happy with it. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments on what you want to see next. Like and share the video, and subscribe if you want to support my channel and see more amazing recipes like in this video. And as always, bon appetit!